Aloha, it's Kim Jolene with Finding Your Fiji, and I'm here with your Feng Shui Friday tip for this month. We're continuing to talk about the front door, and what we're going to be talking about today is the path to your front door. It's really, again, we want your front door to stand out, as I talked to you about last week, but, well, it's a little bit windy here today, so I'm not sure that I really need that, but I will sort of hold it here for a moment. So we want our front door to stand out. Obviously, we've talked about that, but we also want the walkway to the front door to be pleasant. So one of the things I encourage you to do is take a walk from the street to your front door and notice what you notice. Are there plants that are overgrown? Are there dead plants? Are there things that are blocking sort of the sidewalk, right? Is there a lot of weeds or things in between the sidewalk? Probably not in the wintertime, that's basically dead. Or have you not shoveled your walk? Because that would be the other thing too, like sweep your front walkway, your front steps, or shovel. Even if you're not expecting anyone, I used to do this all the time. When it snowed, I always would shovel my front walk, and regardless of whether I had a package coming or expecting anyone or not, because we want to make the energy have a smooth road to get to us as possible, right? The other thing that I want to ask you is, can you see your house numbers? So that's another clear indication for energy to be able to arrive in your space, and of course for people to actually find you, right, is to make sure that your house numbers are clear. So if you have not placed house numbers, most people have, but sometimes they get worn or they fall off or whatever the case may be, repaint them or get some new house numbers to really freshen things up. That's one thing I would suggest. Does your doorbell work? This is something that I see all the time where people have a doorbell and it does not work. So we really want to make sure that doorbell works. You can get ones now that are like battery operated, so it doesn't necessarily have to go through the wiring, because I know some old houses have some difficulty with that piece of things, but you can get sort of the battery operated ones that will ring into the home as well. So either make sure your doorbell works or get one that does work. The last little tip that I have for you is to place a welcome mat. Because again, we're wanting to welcome people, obviously, but we're wanting to welcome the energy. So having a welcome mat, and I used to switch these out all the time, you know, depending on the season, I would switch out the welcome mat and change it for the particular season and just freshen it up. It's kind of that sense of shift and change as we're moving into a new season. So that is your quick Feng Shui Friday tip for you. If you are interested in getting some help figuring out your bagua and how that actually lays out on your house, I do have that special this month, and you'll hear more about that in the next video. There's also links below with the coupon code. Have an amazing day and amazing weekend. Much love. Aloha, it's Kim Jolene with Finding Your Fiji. Are you ready to make a shift in 2018? If so, I have something that can really help you get a jump start on the new year. It's a really quick way to shift and balance the energy in your space and in your life to help you attract the things that you most want to have, be, and do in the coming year. This is really all about getting unstuck, creating clarity in your life, and gaining a state of flow where you're actually moving forward and life is easier and more fun. Feng Shui works to help balance the energy in your space and in your life, which essentially speeds up the law of attraction for you. So it's a beautiful way to shift things on a quick basis. If you didn't get an opportunity, oh, there's our birds chiming in there. You can hear the birds. I'm in Maui. I live in Maui, and so the birds are chiming in there, letting you know that it is important to have a state of flow and a state of balance within your environment to allow you to attract the things that you most want in your life. So this particular consultation is not, it's not as big a consult as the one that I promoted last month. This is really a fast Feng Shui floor plan analysis. So essentially what I'll provide for you is an accurate bagua of your space. So you'll know exactly where all the different areas are in your space. You'll also get a floor plan analysis. So I will analyze the floor plan for you and give you specific adjustments and things that you can do to shift the energy. And then we get to hop on a 30-minute call. And that just is to answer any additional questions that you might have around, and for me to explain some of the things that I'm suggesting that you do. And then we'll prioritize the things that need to be done so that you have a plan of moving forward to really be in a space of shifting the energy for yourself and your life in 2018. This consultation is normally $197 and I'm offering it for a special of $147 for this particular month. The coupon code that you'll be using for that is FAST. And that is just FAST, a very easy code to be able to use. And again, you can book the consult now, go on my system and book it between now and the end of December, but you can schedule the appointment for further out. So you don't necessarily have to schedule it around the holidays. You can schedule it into January and even beyond if you wish to do that, to take advantage of this special. So the information and the links are below. Let me know if you have any questions, and I look forward to working with you. Mahalo.